You know, I'm not scared to fight you because James is one of my best friends. He's 6'6". Yo, you be fucking, I'm fearless. I am. I've seen the dude fight. I've seen him take on 6 dudes before. You can't beat him. Yeah, we toured for years and years and years. I've seen him fight. We got a real fight, a real fight. We were in Birmingham, Alabama like a year ago. Yeah, and we were in a little dive bar because we like to go to the bars with people after the shows. We have a good time, but people don't like to see us in their bars because they know we're different. We're not from your city, you know what I mean? Probably because I stand like this and shit, but you can tell pretty fast. I'm from Birmingham. So they know pretty quickly. And a lot of people don't like seeing James in their local bar either because he's a big dude and it's that prison mentality. A lot of guys have ego. That's what fucks most dudes up, ego. You can't laugh at yourself. So you see somebody big having a good time, you're like, I gotta hit that guy so everybody knows I'm the king of this shitty ass dive bar. And that's what happened. We were at the bar having a good time, and then all of a sudden a dude that looked like me with longer hair came up to James, and he poked him on the chest, and he said, what do you do if I hit you right now? Out of nowhere. Most dudes would swing and hit that fucker like right away. James knows his strength, he doesn't like to fight, he will if he has to, but he played it cool. He said, ha ha ha, don't do that. And I didn't see this happen. I heard it. I was in the bathroom peeing at the time. But when I heard that happen, I knew my friend was in danger, so I started to pee faster. That's me telling my dick, hey, we need to go, my friend needs help. Pee, 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 pee. And then the second time, this guy poked him in the chest and he said, nah, dog, what do you do if I hit you right now? And James, for a second time, went, don't do that. And at this point, I'm in the bathroom, really mad at my dick. Because it's not peeing as fast as I wanted to, and I know shit's about to go down, because James only gives you 3 chances, so I'm fucking squeezing the shit like a bubbler. I'm very mad at it. I said that last night, and there were 2 7-year-old people up here. It was a husband and a wife, and the husband said, what's a go-gurt? To the wife, and then the wife went. That's a true story. That shit happened last night. And I was like, she's not wrong, but also weird signal to give. That's weird for a 7-year-old to fuck each other. It freaked me out. Like, what happens at night when they're just together at home and she's like, and then he's like, oh shit, I'm about to get jacked off. And she's like, ew, I wanted a fucking go-gurt, sicko. So then for a 3rd time, this dude pokes James in the chest and he says, what do you do if I hit you right now? And at this point, I saw what was happening because I bust out the bathroom with my pants at my ankles, ready to fight. And James did the coolest thing I've ever seen in my life. Any other guy in this room would have hit somebody in that moment because of male ego. James knows his strength. He played it cool. Coolest shit ever. It was movie shit. He took 2 steps back. He unzipped his jacket. He took it off. He put it on the bar. And he just started to fold that shit. And if you're not laughing, then you're probably a tough dude that thinks, oh, so what? But I'm gonna give you a lesson real quick, okay? If you pick a fight with a dude, and that motherfucker starts to do laundry, you leave that town. You know what the funniest part about the story is too? The cops came in. This is no joke. Cops came in because the bartender called cops and they arrested the dude for instigating the fight because everybody said James was just standing there and then this guy came up to him trying to pick a fight. And they arrested him. And they took him outside and he was in cuffs like on a bench right outside the bar. And then me and James and our other friends, if I can say, we left the bar. And the guy's in cuffs. And he's like, fuck you. And then I started laughing like really hard. Which is, that's a flaw of mine, you know what I mean? Sometimes I laugh at inappropriate moments. Because he was in cuffs and the cops were right there and he's like, fuck you. And I was like, oh my God, you're going to jail, dog. You dumb bitch. And James was like, shh, Sam, shut the fuck up. Because James had a weed pen on him. Yeah, so he's like, shh, I don't want them to come over here and check me. And then James said, can you hold on to it? to me. And he just fucking, he didn't even, he like put it in my pocket already. And then he's like, can you hold on to it? And I was like, it's already in my pocket, bitch. And I was like, why don't you hold on to it? And he's like, cuz they're gonna go for me because I was in the fight. And I was like, yeah, but I fucking popped out with my pants off. I feel like I'm a criminal too. And then he was like, you hold the shit. And the cops fucking, like, hey, you guys. And I got scared. I never had drugs on me when the cops come up to me. So I tried to stand, I tried to like appear like I was drunk too, but I tried to, even when the cops come up, you try to like sober up real quick. What can we do for you? What seems to be the issue? I just got high in the middle of the fight. And he said, thank you guys for not fighting this guy. He's been a problem for a long time. Let me see you anytime. And then everything was okay. You know when you're drunk and like I said, you like try to act sober. Everything was cool, and I did this. Me and my friend was sitting, and the officer was like, "Thank you so much for your service." And we were like, "Anytime. We're glad you finally caught the guy. Have a great night." Good evening. And then the weed fell out of my pocket. And I'm like, who the fuck? It was him! And we ran. We were high, we just ran into a car, I fell over. 2 weeks after that, I got in my first fight ever. In 30 years of my life. I was in New York, we were all performing. I was on stage. There was a couple right here, 80 years old. Yeah, I didn't pick the dude's age, but I felt pretty good about my odds. And he yelled at me during the show. He said, "You don't have Tourette's." Yeah, which is a lot of people think that I don't have it because I don't twitch all the time. I've had it since I was born. I wouldn't lie about it. That makes absolutely no sense. And I don't twitch 24/7. You know what I mean? People think you're just nonstop. Like I wouldn't fucking go outside 24/7. Can you imagine that shit? I'm just at Target doing this shit for no. Where's your toy section? He yelled at me, "You don't have it." And I had to stop the show. I was like, "Yeah, I've had it since I was born." And he said, "My wife is a doctor. She said that you don't have it." And I said, "Well, she need to get her license revoked. Because the bitch is wrong." And guys don't like when you call them ladies bitches, is what I found out. And he stood up right here in this little space. This is no joke. And he went like this to me. Which is fine. You know, I didn't even know if he was trying to fight or eat a go-gurt or what. But then he did this. Exactly! Yeah, yo, where I come from, this is whatever. That's a threat. And I didn't know what to do. I'd never been in a fight in my entire life. I had to think fast. Imagine being on stage in front of this many people and somebody challenges you to a fight. You think quickly, you think of experiences you've been through. And I thought about my friend James 2 weeks before that shit, and I just took a page out of his book. I took 2 steps back. And I took my pants off. And I just started to fold that shit.